Look, Uncle! Water as far as the eye can see. Imagine how big the world must be.
Yes, dear. A brass sign forbade. Taking a short.
You again? So how does your new job suit you, huh?
I'm doing fine. It's not the best work.
Well, of course they wouldn't. So, what do you...
I'm looking for studding sails.
Of course they're extra sails used to help the ship gain speed when there's very little wind. I'll give them to you.
Are you joking? These are the captain's orders.
Hear me out, will ya? We got a real problem down here. Someone's been sneaking around my workbench. The key... So, I checked the cache. If the captain finds out, we'll all be held responsible.
Why not tell the captain and let the officer...
You expect them to care about who did it? Even though only one gun has disappeared, we'll all get the whip for it. You've never seen the captain in a fit. I still got the gashes on my back from the last time. You are new, fresh meat that needs to be tenderized in the eyes of our superiors. Now, go and find out who stole that thing, will you? And be careful.
You could expect to find something as random as a drawer full of door handles from time to time. The gun deck was off-limit. As brash a man as Haywood seemed, his violin betrayed his... Boxes, big and small, were everywhere. I had dumped my own luggage above my bed. A risque pin-up poster hung tucked between two opposing walls. It tried to sell the colonies on some sort of exotic fantasy. I have to admit that its delusions were once mine. I got the sudden urge to write something obscene in one of Brunswick's.
Rendsburg, what are you doing up here?
It's a bit embarrassing, sir. But how do the crew protect themselves from such scoundrels?
You've been scaring yourself with children's literature, Rendsburg. Piracy has been dead for years. Though I have to be honest, I met a pirate once. Not very scary, just a foolish... Such savagery. But you should hurry up now and get those studdings...
Taking a short break.
I don't see any sails, Rendsburg.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm concerned about Ian.
He's just being a pubescent boy, like always. Children his age can be very stubborn. He'll grow out of it.
I don't think that's it, sir. I think it has something to do with you.
Me? His mother? His father? According to Ian, it's always been someone else. Growing up, the boy... Why do you think he's here? It was his mother, Mary, who asked me to take him in. But now, I tried to reason with Ian, tried to...
He sounds like a difficult person. Do you think Ian would steal if he got...
What? I don't want you to judge him like that. He's a rascal, but not a criminal. Now get back to work. We're still waiting for you to bring up those sails.
as strapping as sailors.
You had to...
That's not funny, my dear.
Sorry, Uncle. I won't laugh.
What are you looking at? Leave us.
Not one, but two. The captain's cabin was strictly off-limits. Looking through the grate, there was one particular...
Came to tell me off too?
How are you feeling now, Ian?
Fine. Just let me be, will you?
I understand that you're angry.
Stop with the fake. The Brunswick sent you to...
I'm Devon Rensburg. I'm new. Last night, when I entered what was going on in there?
I told him the truth. He is everywhere I go. I'm sick of the man. His presence alone drives me completely insane.
What weird requests? Like, really weird?
Well, on some nights, he wants me to come to his cabin. And when I do, he'll ask me to sit on the side of his bed. Then he takes out a notebook, one that he hides for fear of others reading it. And then he forces me to listen to him reciting his corny poetry.
So, you said he hid his notebook. Do you know if he hides other things too?
Brunswick often hides his most prized possessions, like his compass, the one that he got as a present from his own mentor, Francis Beaufort. He gave me the thing as a present, but I refused. Next thing up...
Do you know if he has a gun, Ian?
A gun? I'm not sure, but I don't trust Brunswick with anything anymore. You should go to his cabin. and search his bookcase.
A loose wallboard was cleverly hidden behind... Behind the loose wallboard was a cleverly hidden compartment containing... It was Officer Brunswick's journal. Brunswick wrote about Ian in his journal. He seemed to wonder why Ian was often angry and agitated, and he was also particularly saddened by him breaking his compass. There was a poem and something about calculations on the page. Brunswick's last entry told about a hole in the wall behind one of the paintings. It was Officer Brunswick's journal. The paintings seemed to have been moved recently.
What's that? Is there someone spying on me?
I know you are there, Brunswick. I can hear you breathe through the wall. Have you done this before? Because well...
No. I never knew this was here. I'm sorry?
Devon, are you snooping around? I didn't expect you to be that kind of person.
Look, Ludlow, we really need to talk. Can I come in?
Well, all right. Just be quiet, and I'll unlock the door for you.
Before you start, please, listen to me, Devon. I know it's against the captain's rules and all, but some rules are there to be broken.
Are you willing to explain to me what's wrong? You seem troubled.
I'm fine, don't worry. I wasn't secretly plotting to go on a killing spree tonight, but you never know. I might change my mind.
May I ask you why you locked yourself in your cabin with a gun? I hope you were not trying to...
I'm not suicidal. It's not fair, Devon. I know the Merchant Navy Handbook from cover to cover. It clearly says that every officer is allowed to bear arms. Every officer, Devon. I'm an officer, so why don't I get to exercise my rights aboard the Herald?
I agree, it's unfair, but what can we do about it? I don't make the rules here.
I just want the captain to know that if Brunswick gives up his rights for some reason,
I'm always expected to do as the white man does. I'm never trusted to make my own decisions. Sometimes I feel like I'm an officer.
You won't achieve any recognition by breaking the captain's rules. I won't tell anybody you took the gun, but only if you return it. If you do, then do it now, before the shift changes and everyone wakes up.
Ha! Caught you red-handed. Good job, Rensburg.
How dare you barge in here?
Didn't your mother teach you that stealing is wrong?
Stealing? I am exercising my rights as an officer. Now get out of my cabin.
You really think that those fancy clothes give